Hey, what's shaking, bacons? All right, so back for part 2 of Get Ready With Me. So went to Zumba this morning, had a good time. It was a lot of fun. It was more of like the Zumba tone though, so it wasn't too well, it's like a little dance, but it was a lot more toning things. All right, I'm gonna attempt to get to this bracelet on and then I'll show you. I made both of these. This was some of like my beading stuff. I made these last winter though, so this was my first beading. So here's the first one. I just used small wire for this one. Ended up working pretty dang good. And then this one is really like funky, fun beads. Would also be like fun as a choker if you had like the right kind of shirt. Excuse me. Okay, got that one on. Super fun. And then I just put this bigger bangle on. I do have some earrings to put on as well. But let's slap on our mattifying primer. I'm gonna see if I have a little clip to put these up in quick. This is gonna be wild, but it's just so hard to do your hair when it's in your face like that. And then I don't want to get any of my makeup and things like that. I was just eating cashews and then venison jerky, so I didn't want to like smelling on my face. I already did my skincare, but I literally cannot believe that it is 82 degrees in October. We've had warmer weather in October than we did like in September and some of the summer. So it's wild. Like me taking out shorts downstairs, granted I didn't really put them away, they're just like in my little cabinet down there. But taking them out and putting them on, I was just like, I feel so weird. Feels so weird. I'm very like self-conscious to wear the outfit that I have on today. I just feel like it is way too teenager-like, but I don't know what else to. It's hot outside, so like you have to wear shorts. Well, you don't have to, but like it's warm, so let's wear some shorts. Okay, I've been drinking these like protein waters. I have this on my TikTok shop linked in my storefront. This is the Watermelon Wave. It's seed. I think that's how you say it. I'm not really too sure. So it's clear protein. This is the Watermelon Wave. 22 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar. So I just have it in this blender ball doohickey. And there's cold water in there as well. I found when I put ice, it kind of like, not really like chunked up, but kind of. All right, let's shake this up. And it's honestly not too bad. It has a little bit of like a watered down like milkshake taste, I guess you could say, but it tastes very good. Very, very good. Where's that little makeup plate? Hello, friends. I have these earrings that I'm going to put on as well, but I don't want to put them on until I put my foundation on. So we're gonna do the Serum Plus foundation again. I'll put all my rings back on too. So this one has a broken, maybe not. Maybe this will work. Oh yeah, this one works. It was the other one. It's the one with the older little doohickey on there. All right, that Illuminating Glow Primer is free until Sunday night, October 5th. So if you guys are seeing this before then, if you have 3 items in your cart, you'll get the free Illuminating Glow Primer. So I'm gonna move this down. Oh, yes. Oh, dude. Right in my, oops, crap. Right in my frame of view there. So I was like, I couldn't see my mirror behind that. Hello, Karen. I'm doing good. How about you? So we have a little like get together party type situation that we have to go to this afternoon that I'm getting ready for. I was painting barn quilts a little bit ago, and then I came in and washed up, and okay, we're going to get ready and go to that little party. So yes, about the Illuminating Glow Primer, if you have 3 items in your cart, it will show up for free in there. You'll also get free shipping on any order. And then if you have 4 items in your cart, you'll get 20% off, but any item in your cart will get a discount. Hello, Kara. Thank you, Karen. I usually go live on my main Facebook, but I've been trying to do more over here, and I'm actually uploading all of them to my YouTube as well, starting in October here. So yeah, been doing that, trying to stay on my game with things. All right, we need a fun, like, I feel like almost a more summery blush color today. So let's see what we can pull out. Well, hello, Penny. My phone is charged now, so sorry, I'm making a lot of ruckus. Okay, what do we have? Oops. I'm knocking over a lot of stuff in here. Trying to find a darker, like, blush color here. Cinnamon Latte is just a little too, okay, Chocolate Souffle is the color I need for contouring. It should just be my name, Chelsea Jo Hamston, for my YouTube. I think Playful Pink, I don't know if that's gonna be like dark enough. Maybe Madly Magenta. Maybe this is the pink that we're gonna go for. We'll see. Or Fresh Orchid. You think Fresh Orchid would be better? We'll keep these 2 out and see what one works better, but I just felt like I needed like a darker blush color. Like darker, but like bright still, if that makes any sense. All right, we're going to blend this in. Heck yes, I went there yesterday, grabbed some Christmas stuff. It felt very weird, like buying Christmas stuff when it was so nice out, but like I'm probably not going to be back there for a while, so I was like, might as well stock her up. Not that I'm like decorating for Christmas. Some people just decorate way too early. Like I do love Christmas, but like I cannot decorate earlier than November 15th. Like I can't do it for more than a month. Okay, maybe like it's usually the weekend that like Pat's deer hunting that I'll like decorate. All right, I want my contour to be a little bit like darker today. Oops, that's the same contour. Blushes now. So let's see. So we have Madly Magenta. I think this is going to be the one, Fresh Orchid, because I feel like this is very like springy, summery. We'll see how this one is once I get it blended out. I know we're kind of like mixing them. But oh, thank you, Karen. It's definitely been a journey with it. My collagen and skin, hair, and nail gummies have helped a ton. And then the dry shampoo that I use, the Good Ass Hair Day dry shampoo, I do have a code for that as well if you guys need that. But yeah, kind of that combo, and using my heatless curls, because I rarely put heat on my hair, just like to curl my front of my bangs sometimes, like a little refresh. Mix this up a little bit more. But yeah, I rarely put heat on my hair, and I feel like that has helped a ton. But thank you. I did go through a phase with it where it was coming out in like chunks and clumps, and I literally had thought that I was gonna have to like wear a wig because I was losing so much of it. It was scary. All right, now I'm coming in with the Prime Set powder and just going to set all of this. And I do like my contour and blush. I try to do it a little bit darker because when I use the powder here, it will tend to like lighten it up a little bit. I do still have a little bit of brow gel on. I put that on for workout class this morning. If you guys have never tried Zumba, it's really fun. This was the first time I had ever done it with this instructor, so of course I didn't know like any of her routines or anything like that, but I yeah, I think I did pretty darn good. I can catch on easy with like dance things like that. Not saying that I could do like a TikTok dance or anything like that, but I've done quite a bit of Zumba before. So yeah, it's fun. Right out of high school, actually, me and a couple of my really good friends, we would go during the summer to, this was like back in our hometown, this little like dance studio, I guess you could say, and we would do Zumba classes. It was a lot of fun. And I would make my cousin come with me because we were like riding horses and stuff and doing all the things. So pretty much our whole summer was filled up with of course I worked at Dairy Queen and a vet clinic at that time, but yeah, pretty much it was consisting of me working on all of my stuff for my market animal things. So I used to sell animals for 4-H at the fair. So I'd have to do like their record book, make sure that they were all like clean and everything like that, make sure that they were all taken care of, and yeah, then we would ride horses and practice and everything like that. So this is something that I've been doing the past couple of days, and I'm very obsessed with it. It's technically one of our pressed powders, but it's like a darker shade called Chenille. And I'm just using ever so slight amount just to like contour my face. Do you see how it's like a little bit more like slimmer? So I like to layer. Not saying that it has to be cakey. I feel like a lot of people will get that like misconstrued, that when I say like, oh, you're like layering things, it doesn't have to be like chunky. You know what I mean? It's like when I was painting the barn quilts, you have to put like some layers on so that it's like more vibrant in that. So that's kind of how like makeup is. I know that I started with like my cream contour, but I feel like if I just put this like right on top, it maybe is not going to like last all day. So yeah, I would drag my cousin to Zumba classes with me, and she would just have to sit and watch us because she didn't want to participate. She was, you know, like a lot younger. She was 8 years younger than me, so she did not want to dance with her cousin. And then she'd text this boy, and I would catch her on her like flip phone, like texting him and stuff. And now, so that was her best friend in high school, and like, you know, growing up like in middle school and all of that. She was probably like in 6th grade at the time, maybe even younger than that, 4th, 5th grade. Now, how many years later, they're actually dating and they live together now. So yeah, we didn't have anything here for Zumba for like ever. We were able to do it, I don't know, probably like 5-6 years ago. It was like right after we got married. They had it at the high school for a while, but then the teachers, they were like, if we can't get X amount of people to do it every single time, then they're like, then we can't do it because it just doesn't like pay for us to, you know, set up all the well, then there was step class too. It was kind of like both. They're like, it just doesn't pay for us to set up all the equipment, drive here, all the things, which I totally get. And that you actually had to pay, I think it was $3 a class, but this is included in our like gym membership. And we just got our YMCA this April. Yeah, I have seen that bungee exercise thing. So in our class for like our, whatever you want to call our class, like high intensity interval training kind of, what is the word? Like boot camp. That's what I'm thinking of. They have TXR like bungee things. It's not like that you like fly around with them, but they're like hooked to this like big apparatus on the wall, and then you can like do like squats and different like things like that with it, but kind of very different, but maybe a little the same. But yeah, the bungee one looks really, really fun. So this is Sisterly Blush I'm using. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of the Red Romance Pocket Palette and just kind of layer that. I think that looks like so good. I was just like feeling like my skin was looking like dead. You know, like when you have like no color and it's just like, that's how I was feeling. So I'm glad that I like rediscovered this little like bronzer situation, because I'm loving that. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, for the brows, we're gonna just like revamp them a little bit. We're gonna zhuzh them up. Sorry, my eyes are like going wild here. So obviously they already have brow gel in them. Come through the best that we can and make some brows. I have to pluck a few here because they're getting wild. Wild, wild. All right. Speaking of brows, I forgot to text my hairdresser lady back. She had to switch my nail appointment. I'll have to text her back after this. I like totally forgot, because when I was gone yesterday, she messaged me and I was like, I'm not home right now. I don't have my planner. So I have to text her. I think we penciled me in for a certain date, but all right. Let's see here. Then we're going to do medium brow gel. I think I may have done light before. We'll just do a little bit of medium. You guys, this brow gel is so good. So good. Especially if you're not one, I don't even know what like the brow trend is anymore, but I feel like there was a time where they like, you know, colored them in like 100%. And then there was a trend where you like, you know, like waxed them all off essentially. But anywho, this is not really like I feel like a trend. It's just having nice whatever shaped brows. So I feel like, anyway, what I'm trying to say is I feel like anybody could do this. So I'll go in between the medium and the light medium. It just kind of depends. Oops, I'm trying to put that in the wrong thing there. All right. I like itches. Put a little bit of this lip mask on here. I'll probably just do like my signature lip look that I've been doing the past couple of days. But it's like when you find something that you love, it's just like keep doing her. Keep doing it. Okay. Okay, but let's do some eyes here. Trying to think, what color should we do? I kind of feel like I want to do that blue. Because obviously I'm wearing a blue outfit, so I feel like that would match. Karen, I do talk to her here and there. Yeah, she's just had a lot that's gone on with her life lately, unfortunately, so she's just not online too much. And she doesn't have her original account anymore. That got taken away. So yeah, unfortunately, she just doesn't sell Unique anymore. So we don't really see each other and just kind of have different interests. How come I can see like brows here, but then like when I look down here, I can't see the ones that I need to pluck? That doesn't make sense to me. I'm just going to look in that mirror back there so I can see what I need to pluck. Oh, that one was like, oh my gosh, look at the root on that thing. Can you see that? Jeez, little freaking wheeze. Ouchie. I know, I loved her too. But what are you gonna do? I'm gonna put my rings back on here so I feel more like myself. I'm definitely a mixed metal girly because I can't decide whether, of course, like I love gold. I feel like that looks best on my skin tone, skin type, or like, you know, whatever color season. But I just have a lot of silver things that I like as well. And I would need to show you guys this. This is a little trinket doohickey bauble that I thrifted that I put all my rings in. So I just love like glass stuff like this. I also thrifted this. Love it. I feel like I need to like sip a little something out of there. I don't drink anymore, but I feel like I should sip something out of there. All right, we're going to try to do an eye look, and we're going to try to not look like Mimi from Drew Carey. So fingers crossed, because we're going to use Foggy Nights and Frosted Sand. Or maybe, I'm debating what I should use, because I kind of want to use this matte shade and this together, but we'll see. I'll start with this, and then we'll go from there. I wish I made these. This one a friend gave me. I believe Lori sent me this one. And then this one I had just gotten recently. But if I had the beads, I think I could totally make it. So this is Marvelous Moment. I always feel like I need to be like, have an accent. Marvelous, darling, marvelous moment. I kind of feel like Hocus Pocus. Marvelous, darling, marvelous. Or like some fancy like rich lady or something off of a movie. All right, we're gonna blend this in here. And then I'm gonna take a fluffy crease brush and really just blend it out good here. And this was a mini one that we had in one of like our Black Friday things. You guys, speaking of Black Friday, I have a secret. I don't know any deets of what's coming with the bundles, but you guys know for Black Friday, we always go out for all the things. So we have like bundles, huge percentages off, all the things, have like new products. So I had earned, thanks to you guys, earned a what's called leadership retreat. So it's just a virtual one this year, but I was able to earn it because you guys support me so much and all of that. So thank you. I was able to purchase all of the items for Black Friday beforehand. So nothing has been shipped yet, but it should ship like middle of October, and that's around when the leadership summit is. So I'm so excited that I'll be able to create content with it and share it with you guys. So I'm so stoked about that. All right, so this is the blue color. We're gonna try it out, but here is the thing. Little goes a long way. Little goes a long way. Little goes a long way. I feel like I need to keep repeating that to myself because I will just globber on. Excuse me, whoa. Okay, we're gonna clean this brush quick. The weather is so nice here. It is 82 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's insanely warm and nice. It's very windy though, very windy. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a little bit of this blue. And we're just gonna keep adding, kind of like how I was saying about the makeup situation. Hello, Leslie. How is the weather there? I'm using a very like light hand as well. So see, like it doesn't have to be very like bright and vibrant if you don't want it to. And we may use another shade. I'll see how it turns out here. Like I said, you can totally use the little applicator that comes with it. I'm just trying not to have it be super, super dark. Oh, that's awesome, Karen. I'm just blending this out here and trying to have them look similar here. And sometimes with eyeshadows, like I said, you'll end up like covering that color up. So you want to like build up the other colors. And just really, really blend it in. Okay. I think that is pretty good. And it'll look a lot better once I get like mascara on, because I feel like it looks like kind of weird now with no mascara. I'm going to take the Frosted Sand color as well and just take a little titch of this. Popping it on the inner corner of my eye, and like look at how much that like brightens it up. Oh, happy birthday. I totally missed that. Happy birthday. It was my birthday last Thursday. So you must be a Libra as well. I don't really know too much about the whole like zodiac signs other than the fact that they say that you're like creative, and I can totally attest to that. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of eyeliner on the top as well. Haas must be coming in a few minutes here. Heard some kind of tailgate or something slam out there. All right, I'm gonna warm up this mascara in my brow. I should have done it like beforehand, but kind of forgot about her. I'm going to put a couple different perfumes on. So this is the Lake Superior Agate one from June Apothecary. I feel like I'm just like a little extra stinky from being outside and all the things. And then this Olgi, I think that's how you pronounce it. That's how I'm pronouncing it. They just launched on my Kamigo. This is all like the sample pack, but they have like full-size ones. So we're gonna do Cabo today. This one I have rated 7 out of 10. I can't really smell what it smells like till I get it on my, oops. I don't really know how to say that this one smells. It's very like clean, like laundry detergent, like clean. Like maybe a hint of like florally vanilla or something like that too. Smells good. Smells good. Technically they're unisex, but I feel like there's only one of these that's like pretty like manly. But they're slow release perfume oils. So when you put it on, it's gonna like last throughout the day. So I really like that when you're like waving your arms around, you can smell it. So yeah, I love that. All right, we're gonna put these earrings in here. I do not have little backs for these ones, so hopefully they'll stay in. It's pretty windy, so. Oh, Kara, hopefully she had a good birthday. All right, this is our Twisted Mascara. So there's actually 2 wands in here. So I'm gonna use the little one first and then the big wand. Anyways, this is the Fancy Mirror. It is so good. It actually lights up if you would like it to as well, but I have my ring light, so I don't really use that feature of it. So for the mascara, I'm gonna do the small one first. I think our mail just got delivered. Heard the mail lady zoom away. And then come back in with the big wand. It's just gonna help like smooth everything out. Isn't that crazy how good that mascara works? Just do like ever so slight amount on the bottom. Oh, well, that is awesome. I remember my 13th birthday. I think I'm maybe getting my 12th and 13th birthday mixed up. But my 13th, I believe I had a bunch of friends over and we spent the night in our camper, but it was parked in my parents' yard. But all of us girls were in there and we were watching movies and just giggling and staying up however late we wanted, eating snacks, all the things. And then my 12th birthday, I believe we just kind of like hung out around the house. I don't really remember the birthday party itself, but I remember taking my parents, it's a John Deere 5-wheeler is what they call it. So it's essentially like a side-by-side, but like 2 people can sit in the front and then there's just like an open back where we ended up like, it's like a dump box back there. So all of us girls like piled back there and we had blankets and stuff and we went on like a ride and looked at all the fall colors and things like that. And my mom drove us around. So I think that was for my 12th birthday. And I also think the girls got to sleep over too. I only had a few. But then there was like also one year in school where it's like if you gave somebody an invitation to a birthday, like you had to invite like the whole class kind of thing. And then I think it was like, I don't know, I was younger. There was like 13 kids at my house or 19 or whatever. And we did horseback rides that year. So my mom and dad led everybody around on my horse, my little mini. Her name was Black Sherry. Which here's the thing for a birthday party, because my husband was also talking about this recently, that for one of his birthday parties, that he remembers that there was still snow on the ground. He was born on April 4th, Sterling as well. But he remembers his dad giving everybody like snowmobile rides and him getting mad, but then his dad's like, oh, well, I can, you know, ride you around on the snowmobile any day. But like, it's your birthday, so shouldn't you be the one getting spoiled and like not all of your friends? That's what didn't make sense to me. And I also remember getting mad that like I couldn't ride the horse. My parents were like, you can ride the horse any day. But that just didn't make sense to me, that all of my friends were getting spoiled, and Pat too. So I was like, yeah, that didn't make sense. Yeah, I would say it's pretty like moisturizing. It doesn't make your skin oily. I feel like it really just helps like hydrate your fine lines, wrinkles, pores, all of that. I feel like I just need a little bit more here to even that out. Yes, I just started coming live on my business page here. I usually do it on my regular Facebook, so I just decided to do that. Right? Well, and now I feel like a lot of people talk about birthday parties and they're like, I will not let my kids go to birthday parties, or even like sleepovers. Like, that's a huge thing now. Because I know there's a lot of like childhood essay that goes on. So here's another thing. For those of you guys that didn't know, 10% of all of Unique's profit goes to help like with awareness of childhood essay, and they have a retreat as well that will help. Anybody can go to it for free who has a woman who has experienced childhood essay. So the foundation is called Sapria. I know I don't talk about it enough, but I know I need to talk about it more. But yeah, so that's a really cool cause, so that when you guys buy any makeup, skincare things from me, just know that you are helping survivors of childhood SA. And I know there's a lot of people who will not let their kids go to sleepovers because you just never know what can happen behind closed doors like that. So, and I feel like sometimes my parents would let me go to sleepovers, but like only of like very close friends. And I don't know, sometimes, like, I remember sleeping over this one friend's house, and I only did it once, and like we don't even talk to this day kind of thing. It was like a friend that I was just kind of like friends with for a little bit in school. Yeah, and it was just like a very weird like vibe at her house, you know, like I was just very used to like our routine that we had at my parents' house and everything like that. And yeah, their vibe at the house was just like a little different. I don't know. Yeah. But anywho, I'm gonna show you guys my favorite lip combo. So personable lip liner. And I have my lip mask on too. That was a setting spray. So it's kind of like hairspray for your hair, for your face. I'm gonna blend this out a little bit with this lip, or with this I don't even know if that helped. I was just seeing if it would. Okay, and then we're going to do Naughty Biscotti. So I made the first two, and then the second one is a Twisted Silver one. It was like in one of their Twisted Girls Club, their monthly thing. But like, probably a year ago, I would say. I feel like it was last fall. All right, so blend that in well. And actually, I would put this on, but it's so windy outside that I'll put just like a little titch on, because I know my lips are going to get stuck in this balm, because it's kind of like glossy. I'll just put an ever so slight amount. Yeah, people use the oil by itself for like skincare. I would definitely recommend using a serum with it and a moisturizer. Just because I feel like the more skincare that you can like layer on with different benefits, that you'll be happier with your skin outcome. Thank you. Me too. Yeah, they're super fun. Alrighty, friends. Felt like I just had like a little like oily spot looking there. I feel like, ooh, we're gonna do this. Since Haas is not inside yet, I feel like I have a little bit of time, because he'll have to shower and everything like that, because he's been working out in the... So Unique doesn't, but Shala does. So Shala is Unique's sister company. So they have a few different options for that. We just launched a new product called Nourish 2, and that is like a probiotic, prebiotic, and it helps with bloating and everything like that. And then there's also Comfort 7. That is, this is gonna be too light, right? Yeah, I'm looking for Champagne Shimmer. Oh, it's over here. That's why I'm not finding it. But yes, so that is gonna be 2 capsules that you take, and that's going to help essentially keep you going, like keep you regular, help you get going, keep you regular, all the things. I think I have I'll read. So this is what it looks like. So you just take 2 in the morning. So this helps with digestive issues, irregularity, bloating, constipation, poor nutrient absorption, stress-related irritation, and low serotonin. So it's not going to make you poop your pants or anything like that. It's just going to help get you going, keep you going. And then the probiotic, the Nourish 2, is a powder that you just mix in with any water, thing like that. It's flavorless, so you're not really going to taste it. So you can just mix it in with anything. So I'm just going to, this is technically like our, it doesn't work well like that, our Berry You All-in-One Color Stick. But I'm going to use it on my collarbones today to give a little extra shimma. Isn't that so pretty? This is the shade Champagne Shimmer. And this will actually be one of our free items. Oh, I don't have my sheet by me. Actually, maybe I do. Yep, it's right here. So like I told you, the Illuminating Glow Primer is the free one right now. This one will be the free one October 20th through the 23rd if you buy 3 items. And I believe if you buy Shala items as well, you'll get this for free. I believe they're participating in the thing now. But yeah, so Shala was those supplements. So that's Unique's sister company. And Kara, if you need this, I can just get you this on your own. I can do 10% off and free shipping as well. And yeah, you can use it up here if you want, on your lips. You can use it on your eyes, anything like that. Thank you. I just did this eye look with our 3, well, we have 8, but 3 of our new Liquid Luxe eyeshadows. Super fun. I was attempting to not make it look like Mimi from Drew Carey. I think I did a good job. But alrighty, friends. I will chat with you guys later. Hopefully you have a great weekend, and this will probably be the last time that I'm live today. I know this is the 3rd time I'm live today. Sometimes you get me live every day, all day. Sometimes I'm not live at all. But alrighty, friends, I will chat with you guys later, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.